Hi everyone, I'm your host today on Around Town with Tom. We have a great show today. We have two guests. We have Tracy Hayes with the Real Estate Excellence Podcast. Welcome.
Thank you, sir.
We also have Lyman Starmer with UseDeli.com. Thank you.
Tom. Thank you.
Guys, you guys talk to more real estate agents. You're involved and engaged with more brokerages. You do all kinds of cool things that change the landscape of what we do. Tracy, kick our show off. Tell us about the Real Estate Excellence Podcast.
Well, it's coming up on 4 years here, another month, and 262 episodes as of today.
Wow.
And it's just really enlightening to speak to some of these just great men and women who, I mean, they're entrepreneurs. They are out there on their own. They're 1099, and some of the great stories and trials and tribulations, true grit, as I try to make the subject of the show. It's the true grit of some of the great people around us in real estate.
What I like to say is you're the Larry King of real estate podcasts. You do such a great job at the interviewing people, opening up their true superpowers, and you do a great show on your podcast. Now, this other fellow that you brought to the table today is, Lyman Starmer, and he is UseDeli.com, and he is Mr. AI to real estate. He's bringing widgets to the table that are game changing. Welcome to the show.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Tell us about UseDeli.com and what you're seeing from your perspective.
Yeah, so UseDeli, or Deli, the URL's UseDeli, is the first kind of AI home search widget for residential brokerages. So it's just a search that sits there on the bottom right of the brokerage. So whenever a consumer hits that site, a potential client, a website visitor, whatever it may be, instead of using the traditional drop-down boring search, you're using
3-bedroom, 2-bath.
Start with an address. Well, I don't even know what I want to buy, so how do I
Exactly.
start with an address?
Right.
So this allows you to start with what's exactly you're thinking, whether it's a 2-bedroom, 2-bath with a large backyard, or you want a dock to put your boat. All those different things. It allows you to do that, and it shows homes in 5 seconds or less. And so a lot of the people he interviews, majority of them, 90% of them, like you said, they're true grit individuals. They're focused on being a differentiator in their space, and so it's a perfect connection there.
Wow.
So.
Lyman, you're able to take this widget and you are a game changer. I like to say you're a prodigy. You for where you are
word.
in today's space is going to really change the landscape on how people utilize looking for a home. Again, I'm so glad to have both you guys on the show today. Amazing information. The best of the best, game changing at the same time at the same table. I predict in 3 years, in 3 short years, this landscape is going to continue to evolve, and we're going to be 10x'd. Go ahead, Tracy.
Well, I think, when I originally, Lyman contacted me, and the more he told me about what he's doing, in 2 to 3 years, they won't search the old way. This is the way they're going to search for homes.
This is the future.
And because I think everyone's into the Alexa or Hey Siri, and they're talking to their phones or talking to their Alexa in their house. That's the way they're going to search for homes. The couple's going to sit there and they're going to talk to their device and say, hey, as they're having a conversation, the device is taking notes.
I like to say, UseDeli.com is becoming the Sherpa of searching. Of real estate.
It will be,
and many other things. I think it's the tip of the iceberg.
But what you'll see, like he said, it's kind of the word for this. It's agentic search. So you're seeing a lot of agents basically, and what an agent does is you say, hey, I need you to schedule a meeting, and in that meeting we need to book a table at I don't know, Lenapolera or something like that. So that agent is doing 2 things for you. It's scheduling and it's also booking you a table. That's 2 things at once. So you're going to start to see those things, and everything you want to do is going to be done by an agentic search, if you will.
Blending of tasks.
Yes.
It's just like having a conversation, to your point. We can blend tasks, we can accumulate, make things happen and come together.
I was speaking with someone yesterday just about AI and a little bit about what Lyman's doing, and they were talking about how they're driving in the car now having conversations with ChatGPT. This is the same thing that's going to be happening for the home search. They're going to be having a conversation while they're driving down the road about what house they're looking for.
And all that information is right there inside of UseDeli. Lyman, parting thoughts, what do you think?
Like I said, you said, what did you say, 3 years? I think it'll be two, 1, maybe 6 months. It's just moving fast, and not only for me, but just for anybody in the business, you got to stay on the ball because every single day something's changing.
Technology's got afterburners right now.
Well, I think there's so many brokerages and agents out there just looking for someone to make the suggestions that we've done this week and meeting with people.
Pretty much.
And they're on. There's no reason to say, no, this is where it's going.
Wow.
Yeah.
Game changing. Game changing. Thank you guys for being on the show. Tracy, thank you.
Appreciate
awesome.
it. Thank
you.
Lyman,
Tom.
thank you. Guys, if you'd like to learn a lot more about Tracy Hayes and Real Estate Excellence Podcast, along with Lyman Starmer of UseDeli.com, go to dailynewsnetwork.com, and thank you all. Cheers.